There was an interesting policy in place in the Jewish community in the times that Reb Gamliel was the Nasi, the leader of the Jewish community. He placed a watchman in front of the Beis Medrash, the study hall, and they announced that only those people whose inside reflected their outside were allowed into the study hall. And the source for this was from our Parsha this week, where we say that the Aron, the Ark, was covered in gold on the outside and in the inside. So the watchman would make sure that only those people were allowed in. But then, at the changing of the guard, when Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah became the Nasi instead, he allowed everybody in, and the Gemara recounts that they needed to add many benches into the study hall to allow for the big crowd that now entered to learn. The Satmar Rebbe asked an obvious question. How did that watchman standing guard know whose inside matched their outside? How are you supposed to tell that? And he explains that the watchman just had to say one statement and he was able to filter for the right people. All he said was, "I'm sorry guys, there's no more seats left in the study hall. If you want to come in, you could come in, but you're going to have to sit on the floor or maybe stand." And only those people who sincerely wanted to learn as they said so went in, even though they knew they'd be a bit uncomfortable going inside. And that's why, of course, when Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah changed the policy and everyone was allowed in, they needed to add more benches because those people were happy to come in as long as they had a comfortable place to sit. So if you want to know what kind of person am I, does my inside match my outside? Now you know the litmus test. Ask yourself, those things that I believe, those things that I tell people I am, what do I do when things get uncomfortable and when it's inconvenient for me? Do I do it anyway? That's the litmus test to know what kind of person you are. Have a great Shabbos.